Good morning, and we have a couple of Mammoth signings to announce. The Utah Mammoth have signed Dimitri Simashev and Daniil to their 3-year entry-level contracts. This was teased last week after both playing in the KHL, won the Gagarin Cup, and they both announced they would like to come to the United States to play. Now, that was just speculation, but today it is confirmed by the organization that they will both be joining this upcoming season. Dimitri Simashev is a big-bodied defenseman. He is 6'5", 207 pounds, a very similar frame to Michael Kesselring and Maverick Lamoureux. He doesn't have the offensive upside as Kesselring, Durzi, Sergachev, and the others, but he will become a shutdown defenseman in his time. Now, how much will he play this season? That remains to be seen. We saw Maverick Lamoureux come early last season with how many injuries we had on our blue line, and he had a very difficult time adjusting to the speed and pace of the NHL game and ended up spending most of his time with the Tucson Roadrunners. I expect a lot of the same for Dimitri Simashev. I expect him to play the majority of this season with the Tucson Roadrunners, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see him get some NHL action throughout this season. Now, Daniil, on the other hand, that's a tricky question to answer. How much will we see of him? He is a very big-bodied forward. That is something that this team severely lacks. He is 6'6", 216 pounds. He will be the biggest forward that we have on this team for a team that desperately is looking for size. He also has tremendous offensive upside. So of the two, I would expect that Daniil would get more NHL playing time. We'll see how he adjusts and what we do with our contracts. There may not be too much room for him on this roster as it's currently designed, but we have a few players leaving and a few players that we expected to play last season that didn't get as much playing time as we thought. But we'll see if Daniil gets his playing time, because when he does and when he settles into the NHL game, he is going to be phenomenal. Expect him in the middle six of our forwards, and he's going to bring a very big presence to this team. Both announcements are exciting. We are excited to see how this team takes shape. There's still a lot of room in free agency to make some more moves, but these two signings give us a lot of upside going forward for a team that has a very, very deep prospect pool.